So this is it's very interesting, y'all. I don't know what to make of it. I really don't. As you might or might not know, we are duck farmers here on the channel. And yeah, go ahead, make sure there's no snakes under that thing. Let's see, is there? It's very true. Oh, there's frogs. So we have a little over 70 to 80 ducks here on the farm. We have a lot of ducks. So I would think we qualify as duck farmers. We raise Muscovy ducks for meat and eggs, and they are a very important resource on the farm. But of lately, we've been free ranging some of our ducks and everything like that. And we know when you do free range things, predators do move in and start to figure things out. But with this type of situation, I need y'all's help. I think that, well, the ducks are always swimming in here pretty much perpetually. They're not down here just because I fed them up front. Every other day or so, I do a patrol of the property, just look around and see how things are doing, see animal tracks, snake tracks, everything, just making sure everything's doing good on the farm. As I was making my rounds around the pond, and I came over here sadly and I saw 2 dead ducks. And the weird thing about these ducks is that they're right beside the water source, not floating in the pond, but right beside it.
They were like,
well, that one was almost in the water. But this one was pretty much right there.
They both like look identical. Like
they both look,
legs all the way extended.
Yep.
And heads flopped over to the one side. Just
yep.
Like
the same. They're both flopped over to the one side. I mean, but there's nothing really signs of. Nothing. They're both beautiful ducks. It's not like one had like a disease or anything. So my only thoughts are with these ones is snakes. That's the only thing that I can think of. I've had it happen only a couple times, not 2 in a row like this. We've lost a couple other ducks, and I think it's snakes, but I need y'all's help. Maybe it's something else, but I mean, they have plenty of food, plenty of water. Because anything else would have torn them apart.
But
you would see bite marks and blood everywhere. Nothing.
A few feathers.
So I think this has to be poison related, because I mean, a snake could bite a duck and not really leave any marks on it, and they do, you know, waddle around here. I don't know, what do y'all think? Leave a comment down below. Have y'all ever had any animals on your farm just weirdly die like this? This is super weird.
It's not like they were huddled up in a corner and they died.
No,
like,
I mean, it's perfect weather.
They were right here, like
it's not a lack of water. There's plenty of water here, living their good life, eating frogs and toads out of here. But also, the other thing that loves to eat frogs and toads and stuff like that is snakes. As you know, down here in Texas, we do have poisonous snakes of several different varieties. So do all the other southern states around here. But it's just a little bit concerning here because these are some of our top producers of new generation Muscovy ducks and egg layers and meat on top of that. So this is very, very sad. Hey bud, can you pick them up and put them in the back of the buggy, and we'll go drop them far off, and we'll go drop them off in the woods. It's just very sad, and I just wanted to show you this. This is real life. I don't know what's happening with them. This is a good spot. So that's definitely very sad, but the predators out here in the woods will greatly appreciate it. So full circle. But yeah, it's definitely still sad.
I wonder if something bit a snake, if something bit an animal.
Yeah. Like
especially like a small animal and left it like a snake. If a bigger animal ate that, would it die?
I don't know. I guess we'll see. Before I get into some of the solutions to fix that problem, let me show you something while I'm already here at the shop. As you can see, James has been hard at work. So have us boys been hard at work. We've been helping him out as much as possible. Between the internet business and all the other businesses that us kids run. This is really James's expertise, but we do help him as much as possible, or just keep him company while he works. As you can see, he has all of his tools and organizers and everything. It's a mess a little bit right now. He just got done doing a pretty big project, but he has his setup here and everything like that. His dust collection system with his big old shop vac and his big material collector, and has this all cut out so then you can slide your material right across it and it'll be level. This is what the rest of the shop looks like. This is real life. But there's a lot of cardboard and stuff. But anyway, all of the stuff that you see in here, we moved that all out of the shop up front, as y'all saw in that one video. So technically, it's not really that messy. I mean, there's offcuts of scraps of wood and stuff in here, but if you really think of it, like all of this will disappear because a lot of it's just, pretty much all of it's just junk that we'll throw away and burn. But anyway, the other thing that James got done, installed all the lights. So we have, in all, we have 120,000 lumens. Try it, just if you would think about that for a couple seconds, it's a lot of light. Each one of these is 10,000 lumens, so that's super cool. We got the rest of the flooring done there, but the super fans out there already know that. Remember that we go live every Saturday between 6 and 7 Central Time, so please join us on a live stream. We would love to have you there. We have loads of fun. If you watch the live streams after they post, you can tell that we have loads of fun. And if you're on there, you can drop a question, and we as a family, we all have fun on there. So please join us, and that is Saturday, Lord willing, and that is between 6 and 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Lately, it's been 7 o'clock, and I think it works for a lot of other people as well. Let's get on with a solution to the duck problem. Well, as you can see from here, if you know anything about snake habitat, this is ideal snake habitat. You have a water source, which gathers thousands of frogs and tadpoles. As you can see, one's floating right there. And it's very thick vegetation, and only 10 feet away is woods and kind of a little bit of some wetter areas. Not swamp, but just kind of a little bit more on the damp side. And they can slither from there over the dam very easily and into the pond without being spotted by aerial predators or from people predators or the dogs or anything, or pigs too. So it is ideal for the snakes. You might be saying, what in the world are you going to do about that? It's kind of tricky to move the woods, but for the homesteaders out there, they immediately know what I'm going to say. We got to mow and weed whack around our pond. If we mow this all the way down, see all that brush over there? Brush, it's really just big Texas weeds all around here, all over there. If we weed whack it down, it will cut down on the snakes tremendously because they just feel very exposed, and snakes really don't like feeling exposed, especially if they're having to slither even 20 feet or so. They just don't like doing that because aerial predators and all the predators that are out to get the snakes, which there's not a lot of them, but there are some, they just don't like that. And I've seen every time we do that, they disappear for quite a while. And on top of that too, you see these kayaks and shade structures around here, even this one, sadly. They love those because they can slither up underneath those in the daytime and wait until the cool evening time or the cool morning time, and then they'll slither back into the pond or wherever and start exploring and hunting and eating. So if we move those shade structures away, that will help also. Anyway, the other thing too, I'm rocking Go Green Compost, a globalist. If you want to support the channel, you can go check them out in the description down below. The other cool thing is, y'all, is that they're printed in America, and we switched providers of the t-shirts. the other cool thing is they will get these t-shirts out to y'all crazy fast. I mean, like within like a couple days compared to the other place that would take about 5 to 6 days. This place is, at least everybody else that's been ordering t-shirts from us, and we're gonna order some more t-shirts from them. I mean, we get them like that. I mean, pretty fast for a printing company. So anyway, go check them out. Down in the description down below, you get a cool t-shirt and you get to help a Texas family try to keep ducks alive and slow down the spread of snake population in Texas. So anyway, let's go cut some weeds and grass. It is the next day and I am out here. I'm going to get some brush hogging done around the pond and clean up around here a little bit. So here we go. Alrighty, so I got everywhere pretty much where I could get with the tractor. The super awesome thing is that we keep getting we're getting an average of half an inch to 1.5 inches of rain every day. Yesterday, I mean, we got way over 1 inch of rain, which was a super big blessing. And it's been overcast. So anyway, I can't get too close to the pond. Like over there, I couldn't really hit the weeds too much. I was able to make a path over there. But now I'm wanting to make there's a little road that goes behind the pond and it's all overgrown. So I'm gonna take the girl back there and let's go whack that down. So as you can see, sorry, my throat's dry. As you can see, made a path all the way around the pond, all the way around here. And then on top of that, I cleared out this whole entire area back until there a little bit. There's a couple of logs and stumps, so I didn't want to hit them, so I had to stop there. And this actually slopes off a good ways. So right past here, it drops off about 3 feet. I mean, this stuff was like 10-foot, 12-foot canopy, so they could slither right on up there. I'll have Buddy come back maybe today sometime. I don't know if I'll have time to film it, but I'll have him or me or whoever will have to come up here and weed whack this all down. This all needs to get weed whacked down. So anyway, there we go. Got her all done. So that's super cool. So the warning from this duck farmer is that everybody needs to start growing their own food or participating in some community effort in trying to get your food local. So much of our food in the US is imported from overseas or from other states. I get the whole thing of buy American, buy local. There you go. That's even better than buy American. I get asked all the time, how many acres do you have? We're on a 5-acre farm. We only farm about 2 acres of it. The other 3 of it has our honeybees on it, and so I guess that would be kind of farming. Our honeybees and the shop and the wood mill, and the rest is planted pine. About 2.5 acres of planted pine. The other half acres for the other, for the wood shop and everything like that. So yeah, buy local, grow local, go out, go support your local farmers. You know what to do. So anyway, I wanted to say also in this video that I absolutely love the Muscovy duck. Even if you do live in a neighborhood or whatever, or close to people, and you don't want to drive your neighbors nuts and you love your neighbors, I know those pecans and those other ones, they're fine, but they are very noisy. So, and we've had all the different duck breeds before, and I love the Muscovy ducks because they put on meat really, really well. That's not how much feed we normally feed them. That just a bag of feed went bad, accidentally got wet, so that's why there's feed like that on the ground. But normally, especially when they're free ranging like this, they eat so much bugs, so much grass. It's absolutely amazing. All of the farmers and ranchers around here are always like, oh, there's army worms. And every field that has army worms in them has been sprayed for army worms. And then normally, if they dump more chemicals on it, the army worms will finally get eradicated and go away for the year. But Mr. Larry's field and my field never have army worms in them, or they have a couple here and there every year. But when everybody else's fields that they get bomb every year for army worms, always has army worms, and they always have to put even more pesticides in their fields because their army worms just turn into like super bugs. But anyway, I absolutely love the ducks. So I was talking about bugs. They keep down on the pest pressure and bugs. So that's why we keep them in our food forest area here. We rotate them. So they've been in here, which there's naughty ones that got out. I need to fix this. I was using black mesh instead of chicken wire. Bad idea. I just need to go back and put chicken wire on there. Tom does stay in pretty well. So anyway, I love the Muscovy ducks. Their meat actually tastes like roast. If you throw it in an Instapot or in a crock pot, it tastes exactly like roast. But yeah, that's what we do. The one downside is with the Muscovy duck is that they are a seasonal layer. So they are waterfowl. Couple months out of the year. I don't know exactly how many months. Just Google it. They do lay quite a lot of eggs in the time that they are, they do lay a lot of eggs when they are in peak season. So right now we have a couple that are laying here and there, because you'll always have a couple that are off from the other one. So that's kind of the beauty if you have a lot of them. So thank you all so much for watching today's video. We're going to be coming out with lots more videos. Go check out our little business. I'll leave a link down in the description down below where we sell coffees, teas, and all types of other super cool stuff down there. Go check out our new t-shirt designs. They are printed in America now, so that's super cool, and they get to you even faster than usual, so that's super awesome. So hope that y'all will have a very blessed rest of your day, and we will catch y'all on the next video. Bye-bye.
Oh, you did a warning from a duck farmer?
Yep. So what do you got?
So we got we're probably picking them today, but we got about 2 bushels of Asian pears. So this is I think this is, I have, you know, they need a pollinator, so I have a Hosu and a Shinko. So I have Hosu and Shinko, and I'm not sure which one this is. I know the one's a little darker orange than this one. Awesome. But we probably have about 2 bushels back there that we need to pick.
Great.
They did very well through the drought.
Start your comment today with local, so then that tells me that you made it all the way to the end of the video. Alrighty.
Hey y'all. That's local, y'all. Picked from the food 401k. That's as local as you can get, okay? I'm just saying. So that's just a tip. So that's as local as it gets. And it actually, I didn't have to pay for it. I've already paid for it with my sweat equity, but Have a great day, y'all.